What is up, guys? LTD Limited here, and today we have another 2v2 battle because you know 2v2 is my favorite mode in this game. We have Norska and the Empire teaming up versus the Vampire Counts and the Ogre Kingdoms. So let's just get right into the army comp, starting with the enemy. So we got Count Noculus on his dreaded ship. We got the Queen Bess doing a lot of damage. Very nice zombie pirate gunnery mob. You know, zombie pirate, the bombers, some more bombers, just a lot of shooting. Death Guard with halberds, more Death Guard, and yeah, just a lot of shooting. So we have a scrap launcher, an iron blaster coming in from the ogres, the regiment powder gut man eaters, and we also have lead belchers, and lot of lead belchers. 4 units of lead belchers. Scrag the slaughterer coming with he has a the maw, troll guts, and yeah, that's about it. Those are his best spells. And we do have some bulls to kind of, and 1 unit of iron guts coming in on my team is my allies, the Empire, just a general on his flying horse, very cheap lord, so we can bring more soldiers. Frontline to spears with shields because of a lot of shooting, and then there's a lot of halberds coming in as well, all followed by some handgunners, great swords for more elite infantry, crossbowmen, and yeah, we also have 2 units of rocket battery storm. And coming from my army, I did bring Wolfric the Wanderer on his trusty steed with a front line of marauders, marauder champions for the armor. Like the 80 armor is very nice. I think I brought 3 units of those. 1 unit of marauder great weapons just cause I had so much money, and a giant. Considering giants have buffed, they got buffed. I really like giants now. So wow, yeah, let's just get right into it. So the Queen Bess already just demolished this unit, but rocket battery stormer is going to shoot right back at them, trying to snipe out this Queen Bess. Oh yeah, sorry. We also have on this flank, I did bring some 3 units of marauders and some hounds on the far flank to try to wrap around and shut some of this down. So let's get right into this battle. The Empire General did push up a bit too far. Count Noculus is just, he's like, come at me, bro. And we're just going to try to push up, and because they're definitely taking a defensive position on this hill. So the shooting is definitely in favor of the enemy team with a lot of the lead belchers and stuff, but the melee grind definitely with Norska and the Marauder champions and Wolfric, they're definitely going to win the melee grind. So we're going to try to get over here as fast as possible and try to shut all this down. The flank coming in as well, try to, you know, pick off some of these ogres, but again, lead belchers is really good, so lead belchers can, you know, kind of demolish that formation coming up right there. So handgunners are shooting in, a lot of damage coming in on these uppers, but they did, my allies smart and brought the shields, very smart of him. Missile block chance is higher, and Wolfric is just going to take a fight on the flank here, nothing really stopping him from kind of fighting over here with marauders coming in to support him, and the great weapons coming in after that. So yeah, this battle is just a lot of explosions, a lot of shooting. So over on the flank here, we are going to try to just pick off some of these bulls, and I am going to look to try to shut down that Queen Bess. Very okay players on both sides. I think I was in the official Total War Discord for this, so I was talking to the enemy and stuff when we were playing, and you know, it was a lot of fun. So you know, microwing my hounds a bit, trying to get that Queen Bess shut down. However, it did take a I did kind of forget about these guys, so that's why it did take a bit long for us to wrap around here. Marauders aren't having a best time shooting against the lead belchers, so yeah, we are going to try to run. Bulls are going to chase us, but they decide that's a terrible idea. The spell coming in from Noculus trying to take out, but there was a lot of friendly fire there. Again, yep, giant against the Death Guard is going to have a very good time. Oh yeah, I also brought a shaman with Searing Doom and Plague Arrest, you know, very cheap spells. Yeah, so the rocket battery storm is going to have a very good time shooting. You know, Marauder horsemen are trying to run around. Ogres are trying to, you know, reform on the position. Queen Bess is going to try to move. We're going to try to get rear charges into these gunners with these hounds and try to keep them moving away from these ogres as much as possible. Wolfric does want to take the fight against Count Noculus with he did bring all his buffs and debuffs and whatnot because it's still very cheap. And look at that charge, very good. Yeah, so we did kind of clean this up, and we're just going to keep moving, and that's the kind of idea. The only problem is that ogres are just really beefy boys, so it's going to take a bit to actually take these bulls down and these iron guts down. Marauders are kind of running around trying to look for a good engagement. I don't really see one considering the lead belchers are there. Searing Doom coming down. What's that? Yeah, Searing Doom coming down on my side. Scrag is looking to get a huge charge into my Marauders, and yeah, these bulls are going to have a good time against these Marauders. Halberds are going to do a bit better against the bulls. Balance of power is heavily in favor of the enemy. Wolfric is not doing too well, so definitely a mistake on my part. I definitely should have got Wolfric out of there. The cannon shots are doing a lot, but however, the Giant is beating the brakes off Count Noculus with that 700 weapon strength. So we're just coming in and we're going to try to chase him. Two slow lumbering beasts over here, and yeah, we're going to try to get Wolfric out of there. Yeah, definitely a mistake on my part. Scrag is all alone, so we're going to try to look to get Scrag as well. I should definitely have my Marauders shooting him. That's also a mistake on my part. But again, I wanted to clean up these iron guts. That was kind of my priority because Scrag is very squishy lord, doesn't do a lot of health, and yeah, Wolfric would be able to fight him with that support. So we're kind of looking to fight him. Giant is getting shot by these lead belchers and powder guts and whatnot. Rocket battery storm still going strong. Used more than half of its ammo, and the battle is definitely not in our favor. Scrag, yeah, like I said, he has the full surround, so that's why I wasn't too worried about him, because look how fast he's dying. Empire General still doing good against these lead belchers. Giant still looking to get a few more hits on Count Noculus before he is eventually felled by the lead belchers. Scrag is all but dead. Marauders are here trying to pick him off. Death Guard running in to kind of support Scrag, but I think it's a bit too late. Yeah, so the Death Guard here getting cleaned up, and we are going to look to press the attack. So I feel like what's left is a lot of shooting. Queen Bess has almost shot all of its ammo, which is not good for us. However, the rocket battery storm is still coming in hot, and yeah, definitely a close battle, I would say. One of my closer ones. Scrag is felled, so yeah, Scrag is very squishy. And there he goes. But Wolfric is about to die as well, and he's most likely going to get sniped by Count Noculus. So yeah, that's why he's dying so fast, because Count Noculus just does not like Wolfric the Wanderer. So Scrag was dead. The general is also just doing his thing, very still healthy. He was definitely microed a lot better than my lord was. Marauders coming in. I think if I remember correctly, I had the most value in this game with 10,000 value. Wolfric's kind of standing there, kind of forgot about him, and he's broken again. But we're coming in strong, still fighting. The Empire General is still doing good. The Giant is about to die. Maybe I can get one more hit in. Just hitting the zombies, and that's unfortunate. So yeah, we do have Marauder champions coming out, and yeah, they're gonna want to run from the Marauder champions. So yeah, we're still moving out. A lot of my stuff did run away, and it's coming back. Wolfric is just, yeah, he's pretty much out of the battle. Queen Bess still shooting. That's pretty not good for us. We definitely should have tried to shut that down a lot sooner. Yeah, Count Noculus, if he does get surrounded by Marauder champions, he's not gonna have the best time either. Lead Belcher is just getting pummeled by the rocket battery. So battle's definitely not looking too good for us. Giant just routed back, so he's gonna try to come back and try to just get one hit. Like one hit can take Count Noculus far. And you can see Count Noculus is starting to reach his healing cap. So we do have a full surround off with Halberds. Leadership starting to break. And once Count Noculus is dealt with, the rest of the Vampire Coast army will crumble. So definitely, a negative for Vampire counts, or any Vampire faction, really. Zombie summon coming in. Very big battle happening. The Giant looking to get one more hit in. One more. Come on, baby. That's what we want to see. The Giant getting a hit in. Powder Guts, Man-Eaters, Lead Belchers are still just having a field day. However, Rocket Battery is doing good at doing it. Iron Guts with a charge coming in. There is a lot of crossbows just shooting a lot of Death Guard here. We do got the Noblar scrap launcher coming in for a charge. Really good in melee. Very nice, yeah. So a lot of my stuff, so yeah, that's pretty much it for the vampire counts, since Count Noculus was felled. As you can see, he's dead, so a lot. Oh, it's funny, he died right beside Scrag, and my giant died here too, so that's pretty funny to see those guys dead, all next to each other. However, lead belchers and man-eaters, the shooting potential is insane with them, so we're gonna have to, with what we have left, we're gonna have to try our best to kind of fell them. We do have a lot of crossbows, you know, a lot of good stuff left that could be used to defeat the lead belchers, and once they run out of ammo, they're not gonna do too well. So Empire Captain on foot is gonna be a good support late game. We're the general, you know, they're gonna do good, and I do still have Marauder champions, 2 units of Marauder champions. They're not too healthy, but again, they're still gonna do a lot of damage. So like the man-eaters aren't gonna want to take that fight, so they're gonna want to run up the hill and try to get away. Followed by the Empire Captain. We're gonna try to isolate them and kill. You know, a unit of spearmen here, kind of sitting doing nothing. The Queen Best crew is still alive somehow. I don't know why they're alive or how they're alive, but I guess that's pretty cool. Scrap launcher getting shot, and here we got a melee guy coming in. Lead belcher shooting point blank, but however, Marauder champions are going to try to get some good damage in, but seeing how Wolfric is gone, yeah, leadership isn't going to do too good on my side. We do have Marauders with great weapons. They would be able to do something in this. There's still some Iron Guts left. Not much left on the field for our side. Ogres are still, they have their scrap launcher, powder guts, really good unit. But I believe, you know, believe in Sigmar. The Empire Captain is just wreaking havoc. There's not really much they can do about him because he is so small, and the lead belchers are gonna. Oh, he just felled an Iron Gut. That's so. You're pretty good. So yeah, they're gonna be shooting into these crossbow men. Scrap launcher still alive, running around. And I have a Marauder unit, a Marauder horseman here. And yeah, like these champions, they run and then come back, run and come back. So we just have to keep hammer and anvil until you know, hopefully we can win this battle. Spearman coming up with the anti-large. So, you know, a good amount of models left in this unit, so they're gonna be able to get some decent damage off. You know, Marauder horseman here, but again, like, as soon as they run away, they're not going to be able to do much. We're going to try to get attack that. The Queen Best crew is just, I don't know how they're alive without Count Noculus, so it's pretty cool. So balance of power is starting to slowly go into our favor. Spears are trying to chasing the powder guts. Everything here is kind of breaking. You know, the Iron Blaster isn't gonna have the best time. Scrap launcher's almost dead, so you know, very close battle again. Ogres, again, it was a lot of shooting. They did have a bit of advantage on this hill, you know, but I'm not making excuses. It was well played on both sides, but again, there's still some battle left to be fought. So we can see what we do here. Iron Blaster is taking a lot of damage, and he just did a shit ton of friendly fire on those fucking powder guts. But yeah, those powder guts with man-eaters are just gonna, yeah, these spearmen aren't gonna have the best time. Scrap launcher coming in to see if they can get a charge on my Marauder champions, and yeah, they will get a good charge. See if I can try to counter charge a bit. Unit of halberds coming in, more Marauders with great weapons, but I don't even think they'll be able, their leadership will hold to that fight. Marauder horseman looking to do something, and wow, the balance of power is shot up into our favor. So yeah, very interesting. Iron Guts are starting to rout, so they have a lot of ammo still, so there's still a lot of shooting potential in these lead belchers. Yeah, man-eaters are just, yeah, that's gonna happen when you send your horses to die. However, you got the general and the Empire Captain coming down to try to deal with these man-eaters. And I also have my Marauders still coming in, and we're gonna try to do something with them. I feel like where I went wrong was not keeping Wolfric alive long enough, but again, he was being sniped by Count Oculus. There wasn't really anything I could do about that. The cannon does just too much damage, and yeah, these guys are gonna break before they even face the ogres. So bounce power is trying to shoot back into their favor. Empire General just getting shot by these lead belchers. A little bit of friendly fire. Yeah, we got a little bit of a charge here. We're in combat, so we're going to do good against these guys. You can see the leadership's going up because this is a good fight for them. We still have some spearmen here, some crossbows, iron blaster coming in. Yeah, so we are looking good, other than the fact that the general is very low health, but the captain, as long as the captain stays alive, we should be able to win. So I did shatter these 2 units of lead belchers, so they will not be coming back to the battle. So wow, balance power just shot drastically in our favor. We got crossbows shooting in, and this is anybody's game. So well, yeah, but yeah, the Emperor General is I would think is gonna die here, and bam, right back into their favor. I do think my ally should have kept this captain in here as long as he could by himself and swoop back in with the general. But you know, it was a very, very, very close game. So yeah, there's not really going to be much that can beat those man-eaters. I think the man-eaters definitely did come in clutch in this battle. Yeah, also Iron Blaster. Not really going to have much to beat that thing in melee. And yeah, the captain isn't going to have the best time. Completely surrounded by ogres. He's just going to take the pound town. Yeah, they're going to beat the fuck out of him. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Very unfortunate Wolfric was sniped. I feel like if he would have stayed alive, even if he was, you know, a sliver of health, he would have done better than he did. Yeah, and balance power shot right back into their favor. And yeah, this captain's going to hold out for as long as he can in the name of Sigmar, but I don't think he's going to be able to hold out much longer. And yeah, that's the battle. Wow, very, very close Ferric victory in the enemy. So let's just take a look at the battle recap here. Yeah, considering, yeah, Wolfric paid for himself. You know, Aspiring Champions definitely, you know, didn't do too well. These 2 paid for themselves. Giant paid for themselves. Yeah, the Marauders, Horsemen didn't do too good. The Wolves paid for themselves. Yeah, these great weapons definitely did. Man-Eaters, 2,000 value. Wow. Like, yeah, so Scrap Launcher, a lot of value there. Iron Blaster, a lot of value there. Scrag didn't do jack. That's normal, though. You know, only 178 gold value. Wow, that's terrible as opposed to my 1,600. I definitely did have a lot of gold value in that fight. It was just unfortunate Wolfric was sniped. Lead Belchers did okay. Yeah. So, my ally, yeah, Rocket Battery, this one paid for itself. This one didn't, unfortunately. Great Swords didn't, unfortunately, pay for itself. Captain, the General did very good considering their price point. Halberts, shields, crossbows. Yeah. A weird army. I wouldn't, you know, it was an okay army on my ally side. Okay, like, you know, I think we definitely could have had better armies, but you know, and yeah, Vampire Coast, Queen Bess with 3,100 gold value. Wow, paid for himself. 2,100 gold to Count Noculus did really good. Death Guard did good. The Bombers did terribly, and the Deck Gunners didn't do too well either. So yeah, a very close battle, very close. You know, I don't really know what I could have done differently other than the fact that that flanking maneuver I did was a bit stupid. You know, kind of sending my Marauder Horsemen into the Lead Belchers isn't the best idea considering just how much damage they do. Giant definitely did a lot of damage, with 9,000. So like, yeah, the Giant buff I think is fair, and it was really, really needed to. I think that's about it for today's video. That's it. LTD Limited, out.